through to the fourth round of the FA Cup. It ends Liverpool 4, Accrington Stanley nil. This is pretty much a standard game, to be honest with you. There isn't really not much to say. There's a few good positives. For me, Liverpool never really left first gear. Maybe we had to go into second, and that maybe Trent went into second gear with that shot, but that's about it, to be honest with you. It's good. I think we had a good rehearsal, was a good practice for Nottingham Forest away from home, because do you know what? Accrington Stanley, they defended with a low block as well. They didn't want to press the goalkeeper. Very compact. We didn't get much. We weren't able to get the ball into the centre of the pitch that we wanted to. So yeah, obviously, and of course we've rotated the squad as well. So yeah, nice to see a lot of youth players. But yeah, the first half we were practically flawless. We didn't really make any mistakes. Second half we made a few mistakes. We before scoring our third goal, before we scored our third goal, they had, I wouldn't say chances, but they were able to get into the danger area a little bit. They had a header that flew wide of Kelleher, and I don't think Kelleher saves it if it's on target, unless it's right at him from a set piece. So, and it's understandable because when you're taking off Szoboszlai, who played in a pivot in the first half, he's a great runner, a good athlete. He wins a lot of ground duels as well. He's wins a lot of aerial duels as well. So he gave us an additional bite, and when you've taken him away from the pivot and you've replaced him with an attacking player, so Harvey Elliott now has to drop into the pivot. You are kind of missing something in the middle of the pitch, and that's no discredit to Elliott. It's not his role. He wasn't terrible at it, but it's just not his thing. So that's understandable as well. Trent captained the team, scored his goal really well. First, we struggled. Like I said, we struggled to break them down, which again I anticipate is going to happen against Nottingham Forest. But what we did do before we scored the first goal? We were very, very patient with the build-up play, which is what I want to see. We need to go back to that, because that's what Slot is trying to instill. We have been very open in the month of December, and obviously the last two games as well. So cut out the mistakes, keep possession when we need to, so that it's not the prettiest game of football, but in the end of the day, and if the other team doesn't have the ball, they can't hurt you. Yeah, counter-attack off of their set piece. Darwin Núñez, who I will get on to, squares the ball. Really good vision. He's clearly looking for Diogo Jota as well. Slides the ball across the box, and it's a good finish from Diogo Jota. I said Trent captained the team and scored a cracking goal. Second half goals. Jayden Dance's goal was brilliant, by the way. The way he wins the ball back, tenacious, rides a challenge, fizzes the ball out to the right-hand side. Shot gets saved, and he follows through and puts it into the back of the net. That's like a really good striker's finish. And obviously Chiesa, he's been knocking on the door. He was knocking on the door during the game. I'm disappointed he didn't play the 90 minutes, but I don't know. I'm glad he saw minutes nonetheless. He nutmegs the goalkeeper, going for goal with his left foot, gets a corner. Again, the cut inside left foot shot off the post, and eventually when he decides to use his preferred right foot, he gets a goal. So I'm really happy for Fede. We've not seen much of him, but hopefully this is good for his confidence. Whether the manager continues to play him or not, I don't know. Whether he features against Nottingham Forest, I don't know, but I'm glad to see him score. Few performers again. I do understand that we are playing a League Two side that is in the relegation zone, but credit where credit is due. I thought Endo in the first half especially was fantastic. Just reading the play, stepping out, line-breaking passes. Jarell Kwanzaa was solid as well. He needed a performance like that. And you know what it is? In these types of games, it's very easy to be too cocky, and especially when you're in poor form as well. But Jarell really stood up and said, yeah, I am way better than you guys. And that's good. That's good, because it would be worse if he played poorly. And he was, again, practically perfect. Even like in the second half, he was the one like sweeping up. And he's not the quickest player, but he didn't look out of place. I thought he deserves his credit where credit is due. Who else played well? Yeah, Jayden Dance, nice finish. First goal back I think his first appearance back, and he's wraps it up with a goal. Diogo Jota in the 10, quite good actually, to be fair, dropping into midfield, picking up, dragging the ball and driving forward as well. That's something different, but again, League Two opposition. Tsimikas solid as well. He needs this game because obviously he's not played for a while. He's pretty injury prone, and he's a rhythm player, so it's good that he got a 90 minutes in his legs, and he again played practically a faultless game as well. I can't complain. Very surprised to see Rio. Rio cook. Well, he didn't cook, but the level of respect that Accrington Stanley put on Rio, they had like 2, 3, 4 players. Anytime he got the ball, he couldn't really do anything. So so that's good. But in the second half, no one really went to him. But he is 16. We can't just. I can understand why the players didn't find him a lot because he's a 16-year-old. It's his first professional game. You don't want to give him the ball too much. He loses it. He loses confidence. And yeah, nice to see Trainioni as well. Dominic Szoboszlai getting some minutes into his legs, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, overall, this is a good rehearsal for pretty good rehearsal for Nottingham Forest away. I believe they're winning 2-0 right now. But yeah, people, it's a big game on Tuesday, man. We have to bring our A game. We have to concentrate, and we need those 3 points. So people, like the video, comment, subscribe, send in your views and view, and I'm out. Peace.